Hello everyone, welcome to the Valores Training Center YouTube channel. I am Mark Entrata, a Cobrinha black belt, and with me, another Cobrinha black belt, professor and world champion, Professor Isaac Doederlein. And also the reason why a lot of people expect a lot from me, because they kind of feel we're all the same. Oh, you're a Cobrinha black belt and I should be as good as you. So, no, that's good. But anyway, very special guest, Professor Isaac. Welcome again to the Philippines.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So, Professor Isaac, we don't want to take too much of your time, but first of all, thank you so much for doing this. It's always nice to see you, man.
Nice
Always,
to see you as well.
Professor. We drove 6 hours. I drove 6 hours just to train with this guy because it's worth it. Okay, so I just have a few questions. My first question is, who's your toughest match ever, regardless what belt?
Um, I would say the toughest match that I've ever had was against Mayram Makine.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Why do you feel that?
Um, it was a really back and forth match. I feel like usually when you get ahead of someone, you can feel someone. I wouldn't necessarily say break, but you can feel them start to like slow down and start to get in their head a little bit. And what I thought was really creative about our match and what was really cool about our match was every time one of us was behind, we would find a way to score and get back ahead. Right. So the first scoring part of the match was me getting a footlock. He ended up rolling out of bounds, giving me 2 points, and then I pulled and I was in my guard. Right. So normally if if you're in your guard up 2 points, like especially at featherweight, you're cruising. Right. We call that checkmating someone.
Yep.
And he was able to find a way to like get a pass. Right. Like it was a crazy. We call it the ninja pass that he hit. It was from seated guard. It was really nice. And and then most people, like when they get their guard pass, they're defeated. They're like, okay, I lost the match, right? So as soon as I got out, I was still aggressive, and I found an opportunity for ankle pick. And then when I went for the ankle pick, a series of things happened. We rolled out of bounds again. I jumped on his back, and then the referee gave me 2 points for him fleeing the mat, right? And then once that happened, there was like a weird reset. The ref started mute on his back, right? Or not even on his back, but I was like hugging his hips. It wasn't the position that we went out of bounds in. But regardless, he knew that was his moment. So then when we started, as soon as we reset, he hit like a makikomi or like a power drag. I don't exactly know what you call it. And he ended up scoring off of that and then winning the match by 1 point, right? So I think what was really interesting about that match was we both were just as much as we can finding a way to score and finding a way to win when most people would find it very difficult to do something like that. So I think that was a really good matchup. I think it's a matchup that the people and I would like to have once again in the future. So, I mean, I really like his game. I look up to his game and yeah, I mean, yeah, really awesome match. One of my favorite.
Oh, definitely one of the most exciting matches, 2024.
Yeah.
And man, you're in a division which is, I believe, I think unanimously, or at least most people who really follow the jiu-jitsu circuit, probably the toughest division.
Yeah.
The featherweight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
killer after killer. It's for me, it's the most exciting because you cannot predict who will win.
It's really hard to predict. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also one of the most successful Americans in the Brasileiro.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're tied with Rafael Lovato with 2
Yep.
Brasileiro wins. Do you feel that it's a little bit extra special you going to into Brazil, really representing, or more or less like representing the USA?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Because it feels like when I see you there, it's like a little bit more different Isaac. It's even like a more hungry Isaac.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about that?
Yeah.
And
So
why?
I do think that like being in I quote unquote enemy territory. I don't want to necessarily call it enemy territory, but it depends on how you look at it. But I definitely feel like going there is just like a different energy and a different hunger that I have, especially because I'm one of very few to do that to win those titles. So it's like extra motivating when I go there and yeah, for sure, like probably most of the crowd's against me because obviously they're gonna cheer for the ones from their country organically. Like as an American and knowing how Americans are, we do the same, right? So I can't hold that against them. But I do feel that energizes me a little bit, and I like to have that like that underdog mentality, and I feel like that really drives me and helps me compete more aggressively. So the Brasileiros definitely does have I would say a special place in my heart, and yeah, I love going to that country, and I just just the people there are so friendly. The food is so good, so healthy, and it's an ideal place to be. I feel like when you're getting ready for a competition, just because like just the energy and the vibe is just such like a pure jiu-jitsu vibe. So I feel like that's why I always have a good showing when I'm over there, even though it's like you would think traveling far away from home and being jet lag and all this, that, and the other, but that never really seems to phase me just
Mm.
because like the energy is so high.
That's. But before we go, we want to know what's next for Isaac, because first we didn't see you in the world. Maybe do you think you can talk about that
Yeah,
now?
yeah. So
What's going on with you, man?
yeah, man. So I didn't participate in the World Championships this year. It was actually my first World Championships not doing it. This would have been my 18th year consecutively. So I've done it for 17 years in a row since I was basically 14 years old. And yeah, the reason why was because I had an opportunity to fight in the UFC, because they're doing a reality show for the jiu-jitsu world, and they're going to be starting a jiu-jitsu league for belts and everything. So I got to participate in the show, and it was very special because it was my very first time competing in nogi, basically as a professional. The last time I competed nogi, I was just a kid. I was like a teenager. So I can't reveal what happens on the show. You're gonna have to stay tuned and watch it. It's gonna be free on YouTube in about a week. But it's gonna be very entertaining and very very exciting. Very exciting. So one of the most fun times I've had in my life, and I'm really excited to be a part of this new circuit. Um, I see my career heading in the direction of nogi now. I really believe that I'm very happy with what I've done in the gi. Obviously, there's more that I can do, but I'm ready to change the routine. Right, every year it's like the same four tournaments every year, and I'm ready to look for new opportunities and to yeah uh, be a part of something much bigger.
Man, we can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Excited to watch you, man.
It's gonna be awesome. Trust me.
Professor, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Also, thank you for the amazing seminar you did earlier. Guys, one of the best. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for your time. And
My pleasure. Thank you, Mark. Great to
we'll
see you
we'll
again.
catch him in the UFC reality show on YouTube. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.
Awesome.